Hi there everyone, this is Hadafan about, and in this particular video I am doing a camera review of Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. This was a long overdue. Actually I was thinking if to do or if not to do, but this time I have decided that I am going ahead with the camera review along with the camera review of the Macromax Canvas UAQ 5000 and Motorola Moto E 2nd generation. You are going to see the review of the Samsung Galaxy Core Prime now. So let us now move ahead and let's talk about what features this camera offers you. The Samsung Galaxy Core Prime comes with a 5 megapixel camera in the rear and also has a LED flash. On the front side it has 2 megapixel front camera, so this is great. I mean, for the budget it is offering you 5 megapixel rear camera, LED flash, and then 2 megapixel front camera, which used to be on higher end cameras in the past 2 years ago. But now there are smartphones like Lenovo 1000, Lenovo 6000 Plus that are coming with a lot of front camera, but those are completely different cases. But in this case, this camera is universally available, but that camera is not universally available in the market. So now we are going to see the camera of Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. Let me first start with the camera app. On the front screen you can see that here there is a camera app. You have to go in there. Now you can see this is the camera app. There are a lot of menus here and you can use this menu for different purposes. We are now going to talk about those different purposes. The first one here, that is on the upper right corner, is the camera switcher. Like I have said, it has a 5 megapixel rear camera and it has a 0 megapixel front camera. So if you need to switch to the front camera, all you have to do is press this, and if you need to go back to the rear camera, all you have to do is press that button. Now in all cases you do not need flash, and if you need to turn this flash off, you have to go deep into the settings in case of other cameras, other smartphone cameras. But in this case you do not have to go way deeper. They have provided on the main screen itself, so all you have to do is hit this button and the flash will be turned off. It is now in auto mode now, and again it's now off. So by just pressing one option here, you can turn off the flash or you can turn on the flash. Now we move to this wheel here. Let us see what it has to offer. Now it has a lot of settings that you can see. So first thing is the picture size. Right now it has only 3.9 megapixels selected, so whatever picture that I take now will only be of 3.9 megapixel. In order to increase the picture size, I have to go inside and select this one. So now it takes 5 megapixel. If you want to take 2 megapixel with the rear camera, all you have to do is select this one. So these are different resolutions. Your file size will be low, and not only your file size will be low, but your image quality will also be low. But I don't know why people do not why people want to use this feature, but I will not at all touch this one because I need how much clarity I need. Now let's move to the other part. It is the autofocus mode here. In the center that you are seeing is the autofocus mode. So when you click it, you can change with the autofocus and you can go to the micro mode. Micro mode is used to take photographs of the object which are very near and which are very small. This will make that object look larger. The micro photography is best done with the cameras, not with the smartphones. I don't love micro photography with smartphones because cameras produce a best micro photos, and in this case I will be keeping only autofocus here. Now let's move to the third part. It is the ISO selections. Keep whatever ISO you want. It is only up to 400 only, so you can keep up to whatever you want. You can keep 100, 200 or 400, or you can leave it at auto. So what it does is that based on the light settings, it chooses the ISO. If you keep it auto, so don't mess around with the ISO too much because the ISO hardly makes a difference if you have an ample lighting. So in this case, let's move to the video size. The rear camera only supports 720p video capture. It does not move ahead of that. A lot of smartphones at this price point have full HD video capture capacity, but this one has only 720p video capture capacity. So you can take only 720p video, and you can also change it. You can go for 480p, you can also go for 240p, but it is better to keep 720p. It will take up a little bit of space, but that is not a concern here, because you want better quality. And of course, that is why you are buying a camera that has HD capture capacity. Now we can go to this part. Now this part, that is the tap to take picture, is a really interesting feature. You do not have to press the camera option here. You do not have to press this one. All you have to do is select this one or turn this on. Now all you have to do is press this option. Your picture is taken. How simple it is. This is very convenient, but I would like to turn that off as well, because I find it really inconvenient. But for those who find that convenient, are free to use that mode. Now we are going for metering modes, not of much importance to me. So I have talked about the flash on and off. So here you have option here. You also have an option here, so you can do that with the setting also. But why go into the setting when you can do that directly? Now you have effects. This is something that is very interesting on this smartphone, and you can see how many effects you have. You have a grayscale effect, you have a sepia effect, you have a negative effect. Now moving on further, we have a recording mode as well. You can record in normal mode, or you can record MMS. This is only for MMS, so you would like to keep it on normal always. So this is the bottom part here. In this bottom part you have different options. One is photo option, and then another one is video option. So when you need to take a photo, you hit this. When you need to take a video, you hit this. And here what you are seeing is a preview options. Since I took a photo from using rear camera already, it is showing black, because it is black because the camera is doing nothing. Now there is light, and it is seeing the board that I am using. So in this case, you can see a SD card sign shown there, SD card symbol being shown here. So whenever, the moment you insert a SD card in this phone, it automatically recognizes it and then assigns SD card to the camera. So whenever you take a photo, after that it automatically saves that photo and video into this SD card. So it does not need special permission, or it does not need special change of settings to save it into the SD card. So do not worry about it. The camera is the camera of Samsung Galaxy Core Prime is automatically going to do that. Now we are going to see the final part of this camera. Of course, it is the smartphone's camera. Don't take it that this is a camera only thing. So the first thing that you can see is an auto mode. So using that auto mode, you can just relax and take whatever photo you want. But if you want special features, then here it is. You can use beauty face, not majorly used by me at all. Then this one is a panorama. You know what panorama is. You can take panorama, and I had good experience with the panorama of Samsung Galaxy Core Prime. So it is a good smartphone camera. It takes good panoramas. Here is the best photo option. What it does is that it takes multiple photos and selects the best one in which everything is right. Of course, it selects one that has everything right. Then there is continuous shot. Say you're shooting sports and you want to take photos of all your children's playing, and you want to capture the perfect moment, then you select this option. So what it does, it takes multiple shots and then saves them to your SD card, and that way you can select the best photo to keep. In this night setting, in this night option, you can use this smartphone camera at night time. And this is a separate sports option here, so I don't find a difference between this continuous shot and sports here. In sports, they give you different aperture, ISO settings and all that. Except for that, you can use both of these options. So this is all this smartphone camera has to offer to you. One thing about the front camera's quality, I did not like it at all. It is when compared with other smartphone cameras, it is on the downside. A lot of people have said me that no, it is good. I'm just saying with based on the comparisons that I have done previously. So don't base your comparison being a fan of this smartphone manufacturer. So just because it's a Core Prime does not mean that it is better than any other smartphone cameras. So it has its own problem. It has lower quality in front camera, and I have seen the other smartphone front cameras. They are better than the front smartphone of this camera, so don't panic there. But the rear camera is okay, it's completely fine. The video quality is fine, takes 720p video. Now I am going to show you some of the pictures. If possible, I'll put some a sample of front camera and a sample of rear camera if possible, because the smartphone takes in the MP4 and 3GP as well. So my editing software has to support the video format of this smartphones. If it supports, then I will be adding video as well. So and beside that there is no problem at all. So you are now going to see the photo samples from rear camera and front camera as well. So thanks for watching. Just enjoy those photos.